the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 41 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Pistol snap back to Darnold. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And the Seahawks are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
And what a way to get your first catch as a pro. Only thing that would have made it better, Mike, is if it would have been for a touchdown. But now with that catch, puts them in great spot here to end up with 6. They find themselves 1st and goal.
And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
And he'll take it on in. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown Seahawks. That's his 2nd TD catch of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And you'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. It's Otten in motion. He'll go again here with Irvin. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State and Mecca Ibuka. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. He's got it at the 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up fourth and goal.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. The offense stays out, and they go for it on fourth and goal. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll go. Mayfield. And he's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's his second touchdown of the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Corey Horton now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
We're going to start.
Darnold now on first and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and
3. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Got it with Smith and Jigba. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
The Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 41.
Now a run with Charbonnet. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back to the Great Northwest in a moment. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7. They'll run the toss here with Jones. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, Seattle.
First and 10 at the 36.
A run. It's Jones. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second
From
and
29. Here's second down and 2. They run it once more with Jones. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll go back to Jones on first down. And they brought down inside the 25. That's Yaya Diaby with the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's second and 8. On the handoff, it's Charbonnet. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A loss of 1. It's now third and 9.
Go, lady.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Incomplete.
On fourth down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal.
For the Seahawks field
This
goal.
will be from 42 yards out. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 41, here's second and 4. That's Ibuka in motion. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. That one caught over the middle by the rookies. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
This one complete. It's Jalen McMillan. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Buccaneers.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
A give. This is Irwin. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. Third and goal coming up.
Well, after the failures of the first and second down, you got to look now at your third down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is Darnold. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Zach Charbonnet was the intended target. And it'll be second down. Here's Darnold again. Here comes the screen to Jones. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
On third and long, here's Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
For the Seahawks.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On first down is Mayfield. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight, and it's second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Outright catch made. That's Ibuka. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Got it! It's Ibuka, complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal.
A 43-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. On play action, Mayfield is going to take a shot down the field. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. And Matt got Ibuka, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Let's go. Here's a designed run. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Big Leonard Williams brings him down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He'll get this out wide, and they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
Brings us second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and 6.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Looked like there was an issue with the snap. He pulled it wide to the left. No good. And this will stay a 3-point game.
Just an ugly-looking kick right from the jump, Mike. I mean, it was the snap initially. That led to a bad hold. That led to a little bit of a mistiming of the kicker's steps. And you add all that up, and that's the kick you get.
First and 10 now from the 36. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Elijah Cansey in on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 8. Throwing. Darnold. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and the pass falls incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Third, they need 8. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10. He'll try the left side with Jones. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will score! Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Seattle. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Now the point after try from Myers. The kick is good. And the Seahawks make the lead 4. It is 17-13.
The kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. The handoff, it's Irvin. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll send their tight end left. Right back to Irvin. And he'll get forward for a couple. Big Leonard Williams brings him down. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Mayfield to throw. Open man, the tight end straight down the field. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
What a luxury at certain teams where they have a guy like this. I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd short.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. To throw is Mayfield. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
That is Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
And that could very well be the turning point of this game. Here we are in the second half, Mike. It would have been very easy for this coach to say, hey, take the points, let's chip away at that lead. And he said, no, I got a lot of confidence in our play caller. We have the perfect call for this situation. And now after that touchdown, they take the lead, and this game has flipped.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Darnold. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
At the 33-yard line.
Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here's Darnold. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So, from the 37, here's second and 2. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come to the line now on second and 2.
Ready? Ready?
To throw again is Darnold. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
You lady.
Darnold to the air once more. Dump this off to Charbonnet, complete, and he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From the 22 now, here's second and a yard. Up the middle, here's Jones. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Again, it's Jones. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second down, they need 7. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. They send the tight end in motion. They go play action with Mayfield. Throw on the run is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll run with Irvin, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
180! Cut!
Here's Mayfield. Set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of
23 yards on that pass play. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. On the ground, it's Irvin. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That's Ibuka in motion. The RPO. That one is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Gotta have it, 4th and 4. They'll go. Mayfield. That one caught. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay.
Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Here's first down.
We go, set.
Darnold to throw. Up brings it in left side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That's good.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Darnold to throw on first down. That'll be swung out wide to Jones.
Back to Aaron Jones. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Set. Lady.
Darnold to throw again. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Darnold again. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Charbonnet. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. We'll see how they want to play this. It's 3rd down. They run with Charbonnet. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Now Seattle's going to use the first of their timeouts. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
To a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich, bro coming slow 6 racks on the
Here we go. This is 4th down.
We go, set. Red 80. Red 80. Stay set.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. It's complete. He's got cut. And he will have the Seahawks first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
The lady. Red 80. Red 80. Stay set.
To throw on first down, and that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and come away with the victory.